Obviously, the pandemic has affected us all in many ways, personal, professional. No one really saw it coming, so it's been quite difficult. However, there were some really big wins for some of my clients that were deemed essential services, and just being a part of their growth during this time and seeing them achieve such amazing results was really fantastic, and I'm very proud to have been a part of that with them. And it also helps to reinforce the relationship together after going through a period that was kind of unpredictable. It really helped with the relationship with my clients, and I think that that's definitely a positive thing that's come out of this.
So for me, something positive definitely was getting to spend more time with my daughter. She had her second birthday while we were in COVID isolation, and it's been 3 months where I get to see her a lot every day, spend time with her, really get to know her in a way that I haven't had a chance to since I became a parent. So that more than anything has been the positive experience from being stuck at home.
I would definitely say it's been really nice to see how a lot of the businesses that we work with have kind of pivoted into providing protective equipment for a lot of the nurses and people in medical, which was really nice. We saw a lot of clients that actually had almost like a month of Black Friday, which was great. So performance really spiked for certain industries and certain products. And it was really nice to be able to actually do more video calls as opposed to just regular calls, because we got to make a quicker connection with clients. I found it established a better relationship, and it was nice to see everybody come together.
With initiatives like the PACME program, so the training program basically, it gave a lot of opportunities for our team to work on something different than just a deliverable. Training clients, even if it's on video conference, is pretty amazing for the team to be trained at. So definitely a great opportunity for both the team and the agency.
So during the last 3 months, as Bloom shifted to a remote first agency, one of the most positive things that has happened is in the SEO department, clients that we've been working very hard with pre-COVID had exceptional performance during COVID. Some of them had some of their best performance since they launched their site, which some launched a few years ago, some even a decade ago. So it was so exciting to see all that hard work pay off. And see our clients get more leads and more sales.
It was great to, instead of jumping on a phone call, just jumping straight onto Google Hangouts and putting a face to the name, which was awesome. And just generally getting to know the clients a little bit more, because we're all in this together. The entire world is living it. So there really was a lot to relate to. And just generally working together to make sure that their company prospers despite the times.
So in terms of what I miss the most from the office, I think it's my office and my desk. At home, I don't have a dedicated workspace, so I have a makeshift stand-up desk in my living room, and I'm someone that's used to talking to a lot of people every single day, moving around the office. So now, just roaming around my living room doesn't cut it right now. So the people is what I miss most.
So one thing that I miss from the office, or a few things, is that first of all, I'm very happy that the Bloom spirit and the Bloom culture is still very alive while we're working from home. But I definitely miss the office environment, spending time with colleagues, and enjoying our beautiful open office space that is right off the Lachine Canal with a terrace. So definitely enjoying lunch hours and breaks outside, going for a walk in the beautiful Saint-Henri neighborhood. Those are all things that I look forward to getting to, hopefully sooner than later.
I miss my friends, I miss my colleagues, I miss the atmosphere, I miss having lunch and just hanging out, the little things that we used to take for granted. But I really also just miss the culture. At Bloom, we're really lucky. We have fantastic culture, and so that means always a lot of fun activities, and obviously that portion is something that you can't replicate at home or virtually. You can try, but it's just not quite the same. So I definitely miss that a lot.
What do I miss most from the office is definitely my teammates and my coworkers at Bloom. It's been a little bit easier because we're always connecting, whether it's a quick Slack chat, a video call, a phone call, a hangout, a team meeting. But it's not quite the same as actually getting to see everyone and spend time with everyone. You kind of miss that little chit chat in the kitchen by the coffee machine that you don't quite get when you're stuck working from home.
What do I miss the most from the office? I would have to say I'm a people's person, so I definitely miss a lot of just the interactions with different colleagues, having lunch together, or just kind of like walking past a couple of desks and saying hi to people. I miss the canal because we have a great spot on the Lachine Canal. I definitely miss foosball at lunch to the foosballers at Bloom. And my office too. I do miss my office. I like to work from home. I definitely do. It saves the commute, but having an office was really nice.
Generally, the act of getting up and going to work, whether that's on my bike, whether that's walking, whether that's running, it just miss going to work. And then when you get to work, just generally seeing the hustle and bustle, the noise, the people, the wonderful colleagues. I mean, my cat's really cute, but I miss people.
So a big learning for the agency, I think, is virtual meetings are a totally viable alternative to in-person meetings. For certain situations, yes, of course, but I think our clients and the whole team is much more used to virtual meetings since all of this came through. So definitely it will become an alternative we will suggest our clients to take if they are, let's say, too far away or change the hour of the meeting, for example.
I would say what would stay as a key learning is really the innovation that was brought from COVID, and how there was a lot of different businesses that were no longer able to do the same things that they were doing in the past and advertise the way that they were doing in the past. So it was nice just to see teams come together and really be very creative in the ways that we would switch up our tactics to bring our clients success. So I think that creative mindset and innovation is definitely something that that needs to move forward, even past COVID. But it was really nice to see.
In terms of key learnings post-COVID, I think it was incredible to see all these companies adapting really, really fast to the situation. And times probably won't be going back to the normal that we knew before. So it'll be interesting to see how companies continue to adapt to this changing world. And just generally, on a more personal note, just taking our time a little bit more in the morning, enjoying our coffee a little bit longer. Try to keep that going.
We were really blessed already at Bloom to have a lot of flexibility when it came to work from home and just remote work in general. So for that part, it was a relatively smooth transition, but I think that just that flexibility in general is going to become more so the norm after this crisis. And, the ability to kind of work from home whenever, I think adds a lot of relief to some people. At least for me, I can say I don't have to deal with the commute in the morning. I have so much more time to rest and do the things that I wouldn't normally have the time to do at home. So I think that flexibility is really going to be something that carries on after this.
What I hope stays from our remote experience is that we take the extra time that we do have, which before we were definitely doing, but now because we have more time at home, is taking the time to do more lunch and learns, more knowledge sharing capsules internally. At Bloom, we are very team oriented, but this COVID time has just given us more space to do that, and I really hope that sticks when we go back into the office.